Good customer service is incredibly important because it can make the difference between making a lifelong customer and a sale, or not making a sale at all, or in fact making an enemy for the business you're working for. I'll give you a good example. Let's say someone is going to buy an apple, but they've never bought an apple before, so they don't know what they're supposed to do to buy that apple. They go to find an employee. Well, we find a kind employee first. A kind employee gently explains you have to get the apple, put it in the bag, and you have to weigh it at the station. You may have to input it in checkout. And they're calm, they're welcoming, they're not making it seem as though the confused party is a bother, because the goal is to make them feel as welcome as possible. Because once you make somebody feel welcome and you're making them more comfortable, they're more likely to come back, especially if they're a generally anxious or shy type. Now, let's redo that scenario, right? We have a rude employee. They're very mean. They're barely paying attention. They roll their eyes whenever the uncomfortable customer asks a question or is trying to clarify for understanding. That customer may give up entirely on buying that apple, or they might buy the apple and just never come back to that store in particular because they had that bad experience and because they were never made comfortable or felt welcome. It could be the difference between, a bad review or perhaps even being blasted on social media, and we all know that's a big danger for any company. And you could avoid all that just by being a little bit nice, and you could definitely avoid all that by being very nice, which would almost guarantee you a second visit.